Hello and welcome to this live. So, those who have joined us, welcome and feel free to ask your questions and leave a comment whenever you feel like you want to say something. And we are live on our channels, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Let me just share my screen with you. If you're able to. All right. Okay, welcome to this evening. It's evening where I am now. And welcome to this live. Okay. So we want to talk about payment systems. So you want to sell your product or service online. How do you get payments online? This has been a problem, especially in Africa, in terms of integrating payment methods and getting approved to receive payments on your website and the reliability of this payment system. So it's very important. Let me just adjust a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. So we want to talk about being able to receive payments on your website. If you maybe have been having an offline business and you want to take it online, or if you're online and you want to receive payments in a convenient way, which is the better way to go? So I want to share my screen here, and here we go. Let me set it up so that I can share the notes and you see what we have. Share screen. Okay. Share. All right. Okay. All right, we are on. So, what are some of the most common payment methods that we have right now? So, number one method that has been there for a long time is PayPal, and most people have used this widely. And I believe if you've been online for some time, probably you've received payments through PayPal. We will look at some of the advantages and disadvantages of them. And the other one that is so common is payments using Visa cards or any other credit or debit card that your clients can use. You're talking about your clients being able to make payments on your website. So, what are some of these things that we have? So, we have PayPal, we have credit and debit cards that people can use to pay you on your website. Then we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also a way of payment these times, and it's a currency that's becoming trendy. And in the future world, probably this will be a very common payment method, and probably you need to learn more about it. The other one is Skrill. Skrill is also another payment method that people use, and you can also integrate your card. People can pay direct to Skrill and using their payment cards, and then you get payments from Skrill. PayPal as well can accept payments on both PayPal platform itself if you have an account, or through somebody paying PayPal through a card, and then PayPal pays you. So PayPal receives the credit card payments, and then they send to you on your PayPal account. The next one is M-Pesa. So I'm talking about in Africa. If you live in Africa, we mean M-Pesa and other mobile payments in your local country. But of course, M-Pesa is widely known. It's expanding its wings across Africa, and soon probably it will be acceptable in most African countries. So replace M-Pesa if M-Pesa is not available in your country with your mobile payment system. So these are common payment methods that your clients can be able to pay you with on your website, and then now you receive the payments either in your accounts, your bank account, or your M-Pesa account, or mobile payment account. But some of the common payment processors that we have, the ones that processes the payments after your clients pay on your website, include PayPal, Amazon Pay, Stripe, Skrill, to checkout, Authorize.net, Payza, iPay. So these are some of the the payment methods that payment processes that you can use for payment. So what are some of the common problems that we have, especially in Africa, with these payment methods that I've mentioned here: PayPal, Amazon, Stripe, Skrill, to checkout, Authorize.net, Payza, iPay. So one of the things is that there is a tedious approval process that is needed for you to be able to use these payment methods, especially in Africa. And to get this enabled for card payments is not easy, unless probably you have a payment processor in your country, like we have in Kenya, iPay, or any other. So it becomes a tedious approval method. So the method that I'm going to introduce to you is not that tedious, and you can receive payments on your M-Pesa or your mobile payments and in your bank account. Then those other common international payment methods, you must have an approved website. Yeah, your website must be approved for you to be able to receive payment. That's not a bad thing, because I know there are fraudulent people. If this approval process is not there, then it means that they might defraud their customers. So that approval process is not bad. But what about if you are just genuine and you do not want to defraud your clients? What happens? Yeah. So, and most of these payment methods tend to favor the buyers. Sometimes, there are just those fraudulent buyers as well. They buy some product on your website, and then they deliberately just ask for a refund, even if everything has gone according to plans, but they deliberately buy your product intending to raise a complaint to the payment processor. So that's a very common thing, especially for uh, let me say, less developed countries. People are doing deliberately that they have received your product or service, whether it's e-commerce, whether it's your courses, your your coaching sessions, and everything, that even a physical product, they would always want to raise a complaint, and these payment processors would always want to favor the clients instead of favoring you as the merchant or you as the seller. So funds may be withheld. I've had one of the payment processors. I don't want to mention it, but it's a common thing. They can withhold your payment for a long time, until maybe 6 months or even a year. Yeah, before you receive your payment. So, and they can withhold a lot of funds, especially when you start receiving cash, a lot of it, in terms of thousands of dollars. Then now they withhold your funds for some time. But who would want you to have selling your product, then your funds are withheld? You cannot be able to access them, and yet you've delivered the product. Probably you still want to develop your other products, or maybe buy more stock if you're dealing with physical products. So some of these common payment methods, the ones that are popular, they can withhold your funds, and that's one of the disadvantages. And they also check out on big cash out limits. So for you to cash out, to withdraw funds from your payment processor on your website, for example, to your bank account, or to your mobile payment, most of these need you to have higher limits. You have to have sold maybe thousands of dollars for them to approve that cash out payment. Okay, and so these are some of the problems that these payment processors have. How can we help this out? Last year I came across a payment processor that is valid for all African countries. And for now, they accept payments in 7 African countries. We will go to that website and see what they accept in their website. And then what you can receive your payments on your mobile payment. And your customers as well can be able to pay using their mobile payments, like in M-Pesa, for example. So you can imagine, if your client comes to your website, they buy your product or service, then they are prompted to pay. The payment processor is in. Uh, they are asked to pay on their mobile payments, like in M-Pesa, for example. They get a prompt so that they're able to pay directly on M-Pesa, and then they pay you, and it gets your wallet on their website, on the seller website, and that is able. After 3 or 4 days, depending on the country, if you live in, for example, in Nigeria, probably you can be able to cash out the same day. But you live in other countries other than Nigeria, probably like Kenya, you can be able to check out, withdraw your cash after 3 to 4 days, which is a short limit compared to some of those uh, elaborate days, that large number of days in those other big payment processors. So this is a good thing. Within 3 to 4 days, you can be able to get your payments, and within one. Customers can also be able to pay in their mobile payments. They just get a prompt on their phone and you get that kind of payment. So that's very important, a very important thing. So that is why we introduced Seller Payment Gateway. So this is a seller. It's the payment gateway. It's a processor, and it also accepts card. You can accept card payments. You can also accept mobile payments on your mobile phone. So that's a very big thing. It's not easy. When you should make it as easy as possible for your clients to get their payments, and it's very important to do that. Forgot to turn on one of my lights. I hope things have not been that dark. Okay, sorry for that light, but I hope this other light was okay. All right. So in Seller, your buyers can pay via card and mobile payments in African countries, about seven of them. You'll get to look at it and see them. Then they cash out. You can, after they made payments on your web, you don't have a website, by the way. That's another advantage. You don't need to have necessarily have a website. So you can cash out to your bank and mobile payment, and receive payments on your M-Pesa, and receive payments on your mobile creating a lot of things that initially used to, if you for you to have, for example, courses, you might need to have a third party to deliver your courses. But in Seller, they even give you a platform that they can host your courses, they can host your ebooks. You can even be able, your clients might be able to read your ebooks on the platform without downloading. So that reduces the chances for piracy, you see. And they can subscribe without you having a website. So they don't then you create your shop in Seller, and you can be able to do all this. We'll see this when you log into the platform. So the other thing that I find as an advantage is that you can get affiliates to sell your product. You just create a product in the platform, and then you have an affiliate link which you can send to your affiliates who can sell your products, and this is monitored, and payments made directly to them. So that means it's an advantage to your affiliates. You cannot defraud them so long as you've set a percentage. The moment a payment they bring for you, a client, that payment is automatically processed for them, and it makes your affiliates happy, you see. So, and if you're using WordPress, for example, if you have independent WordPress website, you remember, for you to have affiliate sell your product, you need to have an affiliate software integrated in WordPress. You need to have a course software, which is expensive, very expensive. And all these, they just take a small percentage of the payments. You can also build landing pages for your products within that payment processor platform. You can also host your products on the platform, like I've said. And what it's trying to introduce again is a marketplace whereby all your products and services are in a marketplace which they have created, which probably most likely they will have to sell for you. And I know this platform will grow to be big. So you might be asking yourself, how does this happen? A normal sales funnel looks like this. If you have to build a sales page, and for you to be successful with this, you need a sales page, you need an order page, you need an upsell, like that. So I want us to pass out on this and then go to the seller website, and then you will also see. I will also share a link at the below this video where you can access this directly. And let me make it wider and go to seller so that you may be able to see uh, what we are talking about. So let's go to seller. I want to log out so that you see it as a fresh. This is a new account that I'm testing for this. Didn't want to log into my main account. Okay. So let me log out of this, and then now you see what it has. So look at the features that it has. I want you to look at the features that Seller has. So you can have affiliates, you can have courses and webinar replays. Imagine, all hosted on the platform. You can have memberships, you can have sales pages, you can have integrations. For example, if let's say your buyer buys and you want to get their email addresses and you be communicating to them later on, it does not matter. It does not matter because you just have to integrate your autoresponder and then you have your buyers. Yeah, multi-currency payments in your local currency and even dollars, so you can set it up the payment settings that you want to have. So uh, these are the common features that I wanted you to see. Okay, before I log in, so like just most of them are say, what's the pricing for seller? And you see the different options that you have. So you can start for free. You don't have to enroll before getting anything. And look at this. You can have let's say the features that you have for our starter, the one that you start for free. You can sell 40 products, you can sell ebooks, you can sell services, physical products, read only online books, digital products, you can sell subscriptions, you can sell tickets to your event, you can pre-order products. And this is let me dwell a bit on that pre-order products. In the digital world, sometimes you may need to test out on a product before you roll it out completely. So you may want to say, like, I want to test out this product. How does it work in the market? And if it's a good product that people are really looking for, then you can even have pre-orders of your product. You have payments done to you before you even produce the product. So you can even test the validity of the product. If people don't pre-order, then probably you can shelve out that idea and you don't do it. So it also has a CRM, customer relationship management. And imagine, this is not buying any other third party thing. This is for free, you see. Uh, it's amazing. This is something big. If you've been online, you know how to integrate all these things is very difficult. You can create coupons. You can create automated abandoned cart emails. Can you imagine doing all this without without your own website and without all those crazy automations and crazy email autoresponders packages that you need to buy to be able to do this? Abandoned carts. If somebody, let's say, tries to purchase on your shop at seller, then they don't buy the product, then it means you can follow up with email. So it's called automated abandoned cart emails. Why would they do this? They get a percentage of your sales, so they would want you to sell more and more and more so that they can get a percentage. But it's a big percentage, as you will see. So you can create coupons, you can cross sell, you can have upsells and downsells, and you can sell different products at the same order, so you can increase your cut per order value. Yeah. Facebook Pixel. You can also integrate Facebook Pixel. For those who are wondering that, how will I know if I can integrate Facebook Pixel? Let's say I'm running Facebook ads to my seller account. How will I know if there's a sale? You can also integrate Facebook Pixel without your website. Imagine, this is a tedious process if you want to do it on your website. There's a lot of things that you'll have to do. Multi-currency Google Tag Manager integration, so you can integrate Google Tag Manager to monitor your sales, like the Facebook Pixel monitors that. You can have QR codes for products and services. Amazing quality. So that's just for free. Now, what about getting started? Let me use US dollars prices so that you'll be able to see. This is payment monthly. If you're paying monthly, the Pro is only $20 per month. And the Pro has everything in free plan. And now you can upload up to 10 courses, unlimited products. You can integrate PayPal and Stripe for verified merchants. Yeah. So they are also able to integrate even those other PayPal merchants. If, for example, maybe maybe their processors, they don't have agreements with the banks in your account, you can also integrate PayPal and Stripe. But most of African countries will be covered soon. Yeah, right now they cover most of them. priority support. You can pay with what you want. You can have Zapier. Zapier is just an automation tool that you can use online. You can sell with affiliates. So unfortunately, you cannot be able to sell with affiliates on the free package. But even this pro package, which is only $20 per month, you can be able to sell with affiliates. Guys, this is big, and you can use coupons. You can use WordPress Landash integration. So if you have courses already, let's say you already have courses like myself in my WordPress website, you can integrate Landash into this so that you can integrate when somebody buys, it takes them to your Landash course in your WordPress website. So you can integrate that. Katra integration, custom domain. You can have your custom domain with this paid plan at only $20 per month. You can integrate your website so that you don't go to the seller platform, but you can now integrate your own domain. Upselling, which is also there, custom domains. You can sell 10 single video or webinar replays. You can also sell webinar replays. And these webinars, you can also hold them here. This is big. Affiliate sales pages. You can have sales pages for affiliates. Drip course content. Let's say you want people to go to pass through one course before they go to another one. It means you need to have probably this can happen. For example, if your courses, you want the students who shall have learned a particular course, or maybe you've just, the other thing is the advantage of this, you may have had to not build your course to the full. You've built some units you're testing out, and some units are not yet out. So you drip the course, you make them to go through the first course until they complete it. Before they complete it, you should have done the other one. Course certificate, so that somebody can be certified after going through your course. How great that one is. So that's just for $20 a month. The turbo is $35 per month. Still not that expensive. You get everything in the pro version, and you can upload up to 25 courses with the unlimited videos. This is amazing. You can sell 3 membership or subscription courses. Yeah, you can sell 25 single videos, and you can also have drip membership content. So members subscribe and only can access sections of the course or whatever content that you're selling at only a particular time. So this is something. Just go and try it. Check the link to this if you can do that directly to this. I'm not even yet an affiliate of this. Probably I will be an affiliate later. But this go a little bit on it in this test account that I created and see how you can be able to create a product. Yeah. So let's say you want to add a product. How do you add it? This is a free version for this particular account. This is a test account for this. You click on add product and you see it's loading. So you can sell a physical product. You can sell a digital product. You can sell a ticket, course, service, subscription, stream online only videos, so video that they can only streamline on the platform. That means if you don't have a website, you have a video training, you want to sell only a video, you can upgrade. Although that's an upgraded plan, you cannot do this with the free version. Membership with the pro version and flexible subscription. You can let your members subscribe to your product or services. Of course, that one you have to go for. You have to upgrade for that. So, guys, this is something that is huge. So, let's look at, if you already have a funnel. Let's say you have a funnel already. How can you go about this? The ordinary funnel is looking like this. You have a sales page, you have an order page, you have an upsell 1, upsell 2, and a downsell and downsells. If you want to understand these terms, if you don't understand these terms, don't worry about this. You will get to understand them, especially when you continue to interact. So you can also implement such a thing. That's why we are talking about the downsells, cross-selling. So you can build such a funnel within Seller without having your website. How big this is. So this is a complicated funnel which you can build easily in Seller. So this is not something that I'm paid to promote, but I really liked this platform. I came across it last year and I said, this is gold, especially mobile payments directly. Of course, you can integrate this on your WordPress or maybe HTML if you do some coding, but the procedure that you'll have to do, the coding that you'll have to do, the hosting, the WordPress site that you need to do that if you want to do that. And probably you cannot do this with ClickFunnels. Uh, Probably you cannot have M-Pesa payments in ClickFunnels, which is one of the most common funnel building softwares out there. So, guys, if you have any question, we will answer them. Just type in any there. And by the way, if you want us to help you out in this, and having an online payment system does not give sales. So you might think if you have this you can automatically have sales. No, you need to have a sales page. How do you come up with your sales page? How do you write the content? How do you come up with the image? What's the idea behind your product? How do you create even a product? Sometimes you're listening to this and probably you may not even have a product. How do you create a product? So if you want to do this, we can coach you one-on-one. You can book a call with us so you can get to know a lot of this information. You can get to create your own product. You can create your sales messaging. You can create your marketing, your online marketing strategy. We can help you come out with all that. Probably even you may need an area only in that. We also have an offer that will help you do that. If you only want maybe marketing, if you only want just the sales page, how to come up with it, if you only want how to come up with your product, we have a process. We have let me say a training that covers all that, and it's a one-on-one training so that the solution you get is customized to you. And if you're interested in that so that you can come up with the product, come up with the best sales pages, then you can contact us and book a call. I'll leave a link at the comments of this video. So that brings me to the end of this. Feel free to ask your questions if if you're watching a replay of this. And okay, all right. So let me go back. So feel free to leave your comments. Feel free to book an appointment so you can know how you can build your own sales system with this seller or with any other platform that you have. You can know how to come up with the best product and how to sell it, the sales pages, so that you can utilize this free platform to get the best sales. You can sell your product and services online. All right, that brings us to the end of this video. Until we meet again, thank you very much and have a nice time. Oh, before I end the broadcast, I'm seeing Brian Keith. Thank you for commenting. We'll get back to you. So this is live. This is not something, even if you're in the US, you can still be able to do this. And you can accept card payments and then they pay into your bank account. So I think that's the comment that I missed. So we will surely, one of myself or my team members will surely contact you, Brian Keith Hill. You say you are in the US. Yes, we will contact you. So it seems there's not any other question that I've missed. Any other comment that I've not seen on the platform that I'm using, I will be able to get back to you so that you'll be able uh, to see it. But Keith, again, if you're still online or if you watch this later on, kindly, I have given a link. You can book a call with us on our calendar. Then you can discuss the whole issue and whichever other platform or any questions you may have about building funnels and the like. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here, and have a nice time. Thank you for watching. Yes.